Afternoon everyone, welcome back to the Magpie Channel TV. Lots to get through in this video. I'm going to talk about who I think is going to win the league, who's going to get top 6, who's going to get relegated, and obviously touch on Newcastle United as well, how our season's going to go, how we'll fare in the Champions League, will we get back to Wembley and hopefully win this time, who's going to be our top scorer player of the season, all of that. And make sure you drop in yours in the comments below as well. But before we get into all those juicy topics, I get this quite a bit from you lot, whether it be on the YouTube comments or in an Instagram message or on a Facebook comment, whatever. It's all, Matty, where are you going to be on the match day? I'd love to meet you on match day. Are you going to the game? I'd love to buy you a pint. I'd love to come and see you. Well then, now this is your opportunity. This is a clear opportunity for you lot, alright? I will be at Pumphrey's Bar on the Big Market this Saturday. Before the Aston Villa game, I will be there doing a pre-match chat. 3:30 on stage upstairs. I think it's going to be on stage upstairs. If not, I'll be in Pumphrey's Bar doing a chat. We're going to be talking all things Newcastle United, doing the transfer window, the upcoming games, talking about the Villa match. And we're going to make it very interactive. You know, we're going to have questions from you lot, so a little Q&A. Going to pass the microphone to the crowd and see what you lot are saying and how you are feeling. And we'll get the chants going. You know, it's going to be bouncing. And it always is at Pumphrey's. It's a great match day atmosphere. I know a lot of you probably already go there already, but make sure you go there this Saturday. Like I said, 3:30, I'll be there having a bit of crack with everyone on stage. Before that and after, we've got live DJs, we've got the national anthems, a live band, playing all those Britpop bangers, and we've got 2 pints for £7. Alright, 2 pints for £7. You can't go wrong. What more do you want? Right, so make sure you get along to Pumphrey's on the Big Market this Saturday for all the pre-match Aston Villa banter. Right then, let's get straight into it because there is a lot. Okay, there is a lot. So first of all, I'm going to give you my top 6. Man City going to win the league. There we go. That wasn't hard, was it? You know what I mean? Man City. To be fair, it's going to be very interesting this season because for me, this will be the most competitive Premier League ever. And I know that sometimes can be a cliche, but I think it will be. I really do. I think, you know, Man City have lost some big players in Gundogan, who was so important for them at the end of last season. Riyad Mahrez, who's been so good for them for years. You know, Laporte's meant to be linked away. Obviously, it's Pep Guardiola, and that is why I think they'll still win the league. Arsenal, I think, will come close again with the signings they're making. You know, even Raya battling out with Ramsdale for goalkeeper. Obviously, signing Declan Rice, Timber. I think, you know, they've made some really smart signings as well. So I think Arsenal will be close. But for the rest of the top 4 especially, this was really difficult because I obviously want to put Newcastle United in there. But I think, you know, Chelsea are going to have a very good season under Pochettino. I really do. A young squad there. This is hard to say this as well, these predictions, when you've still got a few weeks left of the window. Everything could change. Liverpool could go and sign that player for a big fee. Chelsea could sign a couple more. You know, the link with more players. Man United might strengthen again. You know, it's hard to say. But for me, I'm going to go Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea in third. Yeah, because I think Chelsea will do a good season under Poch. Really rate Pochettino. And they've got no European football, so 1 game a week for them. And then I've gone Liverpool 4th. I've gone Liverpool just to edge Newcastle. I've got Newcastle in 5th. Although I do think that could change. It depends because at the minute, really, I know Liverpool are today in talks with Brighton over Caicedo. So again, that's the sort of transfer that I'm on about. That could change everything. And I think they will sign a few more players. I think Szoboszlai, obviously Newcastle will link with him. He'll be a great signing. McAllister, we know he's fantastic. He has been for Brighton. I think Liverpool's front 3 will be on fire this season once Gakpo, Nunes and Salah get amongst it. So yeah, I think Liverpool will be back at it this term. So I've gone City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Newcastle in 5th and Manchester United in 6th. The reason for Newcastle being in 5th is Champions League football. Honestly, I still do think that I could quite easily swap Newcastle and Chelsea. So Newcastle could be 3rd, Chelsea could be 5th. I really could. And again, it's hard with the transfer window still being open. And obviously you've got injuries and that to deal with. But with Newcastle as it stands, Champions League, with our squad, I just think, imagine if Isak gets injured, or Bruno gets injured, or, you know, Botman gets injured, then we're in the shit of it, aren't we? You know what I mean? We haven't got a huge squad for Champions League, really. I do think the second 11 that's been playing in pre-season has been decent. Man United finishing above them would be lovely. I think Man United aren't going to do that well this season. I don't rant and rave about Ten Hag like a lot of Man United fans like to do, and pundits. They've spent that £70 million on that young Highland, who scored 9 goals in Serie A last year. I don't really rate him too much. And the goalkeeper, Onana, we've seen he got lobbed on his debut. Yes, he's very good at distribution, but I think he'll have some techie moments as well, some dodgy bits. So I think we'll finish above Man United. There we go. And I see a lot of people chucking Villa in the mix now, and I do think they'll have a very good season. Signed some fantastic players, like Diaby, who Newcastle fans wanted for a while, and Emery's a top manager, but they've got European football as well. So there's my top 6. Rounded off City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Newcastle, and then Man United in 6. Right the way to the other end of the table now, then who have I got to not beat the drop? Who's getting relegated to the Championship? Well, 2 teams that have just came up are going straight back down for me. That is Sheffield United and Luton Town. I think both of those just haven't got the squads for the Premier League at all, especially Sheffield United. Luton, I'm really excited to see how they do. You know, Kenilworth Road, nobody's going to want to play there. Nobody's going to want to go through that street, walk through the corner shop, walk through Susan's back garden, battle with the washing line in her dirty knickers and go up to the turnstiles. You know, none of these players hauling and that rocking up to Kenilworth Road. Not that they has to walk through the back garden, although they should make them. That's where they should put the away dressing rooms. Through Sandra's back garden, in the kitchen, past the dishwasher, and just on the left there in the little cubicle, Declan Rice, that's where you're changing your boots. Do you know what I mean? I think Luton's going to be very hard for people to go there. It's going to be a raucous atmosphere, and it's going to be very different for a lot of these players who have experienced nothing like it, and they can really take advantage of their home games, Luton Town. But at the end of the day, they're saying Ross Barkley on a free, they're signing people from Rotherham and that. Like, I can't see them being good enough. I really hope that they are. I think it's fantastic for the league that a team like Luton's in there. And I hope that they're like the modern day Blackpool, you know, Ian Holloway's Blackpool when they came up. They have underdogs, really exciting to watch. And, you know, they had stars in their team that no one was really believing in. Or, you know, Charlie Adam and that went on to sign for Liverpool and that, you know. So I think they could cause some upsets, definitely. But I think over the course of the season, Luton won't have enough. They'll get relegated. And I'm picking Wolves to join them. Sorry to the lads from Talking Wolves, but I do. I think, you know, Lopetegui's obviously just left yesterday. The link to bring in Gary O'Neill, who I thought did a very good job at Bournemouth, but I just don't think the squad's good enough. They've sold some big players this summer, obviously Ruben Neves and that, you know, the big players have left for them. They haven't replaced them. The manager's just left a couple of days before the season starts. I think they're in turmoil. I think they are, and I look around, I just think they're in the mud, them, like, you know, they've got no goal scorers, they've got an out. They've got an out going for them, and Kilman's linked to leave. I think Wolves will be right down there now. To be fair, I was battling between them and Palace. You know, I think Crystal Palace will struggle this year with no Zaha. And then Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth. I think Burnley under company will do well though. So there's my picks for relegation. Going to go Sheffield United bottom, 20th. Luton Town 19th. And Wolves in 18th. And now for the moment that most of you have probably been waiting for. Newcastle United. So I said we're going to finish 5th. That could have easily been 3rd. But I went 5th. The main thing for me is have a good run in the Champions League this year. Obviously, I want European football again next season. I'll be happy with Europa League. Honestly, I would. Obviously, great if we can stay in the Champions League. That would be amazing. But as long as we stay in European competitions, I think that's fine. And with our budget in comparison to other teams, that's sound. I'm happy with that. Especially dealing with 2 games a week now. Champions League, for me, get out the group stages. And then if we avoid Real Madrid, I think we've got a chance of doing a lot better than a lot of people are suggesting. You know, all the other rival fans are laughing, saying, you won't even get out the group stage, you'll be gone by Christmas, you know what I mean? Not for me. I think even if we've got the group of death, you know, I think we'll still compete. I think nobody will fancy playing at St James's Park on a Tuesday or a Wednesday night with the flags out and everything else and the atmosphere. I think get out the group, avoid a top gun in Real Madrid or maybe Bayern Munich, but even then, and then, yeah, quarter-final. I think we can get towards a quarter-final at least in the Champions League. I really do. If the draws are kind to us, I look around and I think that team, on its day, at St James's Park especially, with the atmosphere, I think we can beat nearly anyone in Europe. I really do. You know, Real Madrid's, we haven't got a chance. We'll play Real Madrid, we haven't got a chance. Barcelona might be a bit, but I don't know. Honestly, I think we'll do well. And that, for me, will be a big sign of things to come. I think if we can put a statement out there, sure, we're not going to get embarrassed in the Champions League, we can compete with some of these top teams across Europe, that'll be huge. It'll be a big confidence boost for everyone in our squad. So I think we'll do well. I'm going to say quarterfinals for the Champions League, and then we'll probably be unlucky and draw Real Madrid or something. But that's where I'm going to go. Quarterfinal stages at least in the Champions League. FA Cup, I don't think we'll do well. I think we'll get knocked out again. Wednesday knocked us out last year. I think we'll have too many games. Hopefully we get past the 3rd round, but maybe 5th round, then I think we'll get knocked out. Carabao Cup, this is the big one. Can we use that motivation of last year's final defeat to go again? Because this is our best chance of silverware. It really is, because you see the big teams, your Liverpools and that, rest players, Klopp and all them, play the youngins. So this is our best opportunity. It really is, and it's a shame we didn't take it last year. But now we're in the 3rd round as well. Obviously, the 2nd round draw for the Carabao Cup was last night. Chelsea and Spurs were in it. Newcastle win for the first time in years because we are in Europe now. So we've got that third round, less games again to even get to Wembley. So it's only a few games then you're there. So if the draw's kind of like it was last year, let's be honest, we had Leicester and Southampton in the quarters and semis, 2 teams that got relegated, you know, well, we're lucky there. So and in these cup competitions, you need luck. You really do need luck. So I think we can go for, I'm going to say semi-final though. I'm going to say just Champions League and everything else. Semi-final will probably get Man City, and this time they take it a bit more seriously than they did last year with a game or 2 to go when they get to Wembley. So yeah, semi-final of the Carabao Cup is what I'm saying. But I think overall it'll be a very good season for Newcastle. You know, I think we'll finish top 5. I think we'll get to the later stages of most competitions apart from the FA Cup. And as long as we're continuing on the right tracks, you know, and I'm sure we're willing to Eddie Howe, we're on that right trajectory, progression, keep up the performances on the pitch, keep things bubbling away off the pitch with the owners and the new signings and revenue and everything. I'm buzzing for this new season. The most excited I've been ever for a season as a Newcastle United fan. And just lastly, top goal scorer, I think it'll be Alexander Isak. I think Isak's going to be on smoke this season. I think he's going to be on job this season, Alexander Isak. I really do. I think if he can keep his fitness up, obviously last year he had bad injuries. I think he's going to be on fire this year, I really do. And I think Joe Linton will be our player of the season. Honestly, I think Joe's just going to get better and better every single game. I think he's immense, and he's going to kick on. He's going to keep his place in the Brazil team, and he's going to be our player of the season. Anything else you want to talk about, drop them in the comments. Did I miss off a potential award, anything like that? What do you think? Where do you think Newcastle will finish? Who's going to win the league? Get relegated? All of that, respond in the comments. And again, remember, get yourself to Pumphrey's 3:30 on Saturday, that pre-match chat. It's going to be good crack, man. It's going to be absolutely bouncing. We'll get the chance on the go. We'll get the place rocking, and we'll get buzzing for the big kick-off Saturday at 5:30 against Villa. And also remember, yesterday's video, the Marley shirt giveaway, the odd retro shirt. If you want a chance of winning that, I'll be picking the winner tomorrow night. So become a member now, get in the member community post and comment on there for your chance to win that kit. A very odd retro, unique design right there, and I've seen a lot of you all loving it, so thanks for that. Cheers everyone, subscribe to my channel TV if you haven't already, give this one a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.